Hey guys! It's been a while since you've seen me. I meant to have my con survival / con etiquette videos out well before now, but life took a major left turn on me, and unfortunately I've been too busy and I have to reshoot a lot of the video. So I expect to have that up after Dragon Con, where I'll be able to shoot some more footage, so look forward to that. I'm finally getting my rear end in gear. But I think this is going to be a completely different series for me. It's not going to be nearly as scripted. I don't have a whole lot of information I'm trying to impart to you. I'm just going to make some commentary about how I feel about things in fandom in the cosplay world. So, if you feel like stopping watching right here, I don't blame you, because I have a lot of feels. I apologize in advance if this gets really, really ranty, because for some reason, when I rant, my voice tends to jump up like 6 octaves. It's really weird. So I'm going to try and keep this calm and not high-pitched, so I won't offend your delicate sensibilities. So lately, there's been a lot of talk on cosplay bullying. And at the same time, on the flip side of the coin, there's been a lot of talk about what makes a real nerd and ladies having to legitimize themselves before the community. You would think the anti-cosplay bullying people would be against the, but they're attention whores people. Surprisingly not. There's been a lot of people lately that I've read or watched vlogs for about cosplay bullying that will go, it's not okay to make fun of cosplayers unless they're attention whores, and then it's perfectly okay. Let me tell you why that is bullshit. Alright? Who exactly gets to decide who is and is not an attention whore? Because if it's okay to make fun of attention whores, you submit your pictures to websites, you're an attention whore. You post your shit online, you're an attention whore. You have a Facebook page for cosplay, you're an attention whore. You submit yourself to interviews, you're an attention whore. You submit yourself to the station that plays your show or whatever, like Adult Swim, and it gets put on the bumper. You're an attention whore. You're doing it for attention. You submit yourself for interviews on various cosplay related sites, or you do interviews for various cosplay sites. Clearly, you must be an attention whore. I can make fun of you. You send your Twitter pictures to the actors or creators of the series. You're an attention whore. I can make fun of you. You realize what a slippery slope we're on here? All someone has to do is find a reason to call you an attention whore, and it's right back to the same old shit. You can't tell by looking at someone who is and is not an attention whore. You can't tell if that person dressed as Bikini Slave Leia has fucking tattoos of R2-D2 on their ass, or whether or not that guy in the full Halo armor has ever picked up a controller. You can't tell by looking at someone. They don't have their likes and interests tattooed on their forehead. It would make things a whole lot easier if they did, but we don't. Alright? So, now I know what you're thinking. But Robin, there's sometimes you can just tell they only recently got into cosplay since it got mainstream. You know, they're the typical preppy people that you see in high school. No, motherfucker, because at the same time that you're saying that, I turn around and go, well, you didn't only got into comic books when the movies got popular. You're clearly just bandwagon jumping. No one came out of their womb a nerd. You didn't come out of your womb watching Star Wars or reading Lord of the Rings or playing with a lightsaber. That would have hurt. Alright? Nobody does that. No one craps out a baby wearing a costume. Just doesn't happen. No one is born a cosplayer. At some point in time, no one is born a nerd. At some point in time, we all had that moment where we were like, huh, I really enjoy this series. I really enjoy this video game. I like this movie. This is a great book. I want more. And then you realize slowly that you have a lot of nerdy interests. And then you discover cons. It's the way it works for everybody. Some people later than others. Some people never got a chance to explore it in high school. So when you tell me, Oh, but they were only the recently types. You know, the type that was popular in high school. They can't be real nerds. Yeah, they can. You would be really surprised at some of the people who actually are into nerdy things. So, don't judge. And when you start saying things, you know, and, oh, they're an attention whore, it's okay. They were like this girl who made fun of me in high school. So, because some blonde bimbo, or whatever you want to call them, made fun of you in high school, it's okay for you to turn around and make fun of someone else? No. No, it's not. You know what that is? That's bullying. And if it's not okay to bully cosplayers, it's either got to be all the way across the board or not at all. You can't pick and choose who you can make fun of and who you can't. Either all across the board or not at all. That's my philosophy in all things in life. If I make fun of someone, I'm going to make fun of anyone. I'm not going to pick and choose. I'm not just going to make fun of cosplayers. I'll make fun of people on the street. Because, you know, all across the board or not at all. You cannot pick and choose these things, people. If you want to talk about cosplay attention whores and how it's okay to make fun of them, you are just supporting the bullying of everyone. That is what you're doing. And it's really, in this day and age, it's kind of, don't want to say it, but it's kind of internalized misogyny. When you're making fun of someone because they, especially a woman, oh, but they've clearly never, you know, they're not the type, look at them, they got bleached blonde hair and blue eyes, and clearly they were popular in high school, so they could never be a nerd. It's transference. Because Penelope made fun of you in high school, you gotta make fun of Judy, who you've never even met before? Really? No. So, moral of the story, all across the board, or not at all. Okay? Alright. Robin out.